You hate your belly fat, but your body treats it like a $1 million emergency fund. Every gram of fat you carry is stored energy, pure concentrated survival fuel. But why does your body insist on keeping it? Even when you're trying everything to lose it? The answer lives deep in your evolutionary past, a time when food wasn't guaranteed. Your ancestors faced famine regularly. Weeks without food were normal. The ones who survived, they were masters at storing fat when food was available. You inherited their biology. Your body still thinks famine is just around the corner. This is why fat storage isn't random. It's a carefully orchestrated survival system. The director of this system, a hormone called insulin. Your body's fat storage manager. Every time you eat carbs, your blood sugar rises. Insulin steps in to fix it. One way insulin lowers blood sugar, by telling your fat cells to open their doors. Fat cells absorb glucose and convert it into fat, storing it for later. This isn't a flaw, it's a feature. Your body is optimizing for survival. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all fat is created equal. Subcutaneous fat sits under your skin, the pinchable kind, mostly harmless. Visceral fat wraps around your organs. This is the dangerous one. Visceral fat doesn't just sit there. It actively produces inflammatory chemicals. These chemicals increase your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and more. Your body stores this type first when insulin is constantly elevated. Chronic stress makes it worse. Cortisol tells your body to store belly fat. This is the modern survival paradox. We don't face famine anymore. But our bodies still act like we do, storing fat we'll never need. So how do you convince your body to release stored fat? You lower insulin. Intermittent fasting does this. Extended periods without food lower insulin. Low-carb diets work the same way. Less sugar, less insulin, more fat burning. Exercise also helps. Muscle contraction uses glucose, lowering insulin. But there's a catch. Fat is your body's most precious resource. It won't give it up easily. You need consistency. One day of fasting won't undo years of fat storage. Sleep matters too. Poor sleep spikes cortisol, which encourages fat storage. Your fat cells have memory. They expand and shrink, but they rarely disappear. This is why losing fat is easier than keeping it off. Your cells remember. But here's the hopeful truth. Your body isn't working against you. It's working exactly as designed, a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering. The problem isn't your biology, it's the mismatch between your world and your genes. Understanding this changes everything. You stop fighting your body and start working with it. Fat isn't your enemy, it's your body's loyal guardian, doing its job. The secret isn't to eliminate fat, it's to understand when and why it's stored. Work with your biology, lower insulin, move consistently, sleep well. Your fat isn't the problem. Not understanding it, that's the real issue.